Hello everyone, in this video I will share with you two stocks that I find extremely interesting, so let's get right into it. First stock is Clearfield. It distributes fiber protection and fiber delivery solutions for communication networks. As you can see, the fundamentals are extremely good. I like to look at the last 3 quarters for my swing trades. So the revenue growth has been 80%, 83%, and 110%, which is extremely good. There's an acceleration in revenue, and the revenue is extremely high. And the earnings growth I like to look at is 148%, 111%, and 126% in the last 3 quarters. And the profit margins is almost 18%. So the fundamentals are extremely good. I like what I see. And when you look at these three key factors, often everything else it will be looking fine when you dive deep into this, as I have done, but I just want to share the most important stuff. So that's it. And for the technicals, it has been rather volatile in the last few months, but the selling we see here hasn't been on huge volume, which is good. Would this selling candles be on huge volumes, I wouldn't even look at it. But as we can see, when there has been selling in the stock, it's low volume and there has been high volume on up days. That's something I want to see. It means that in this base, huge money and institutions are loading up on this stock. However, this is not something I would buy right away. I would wait for the stock to come up at previous highs. Let me just draw something for you. I would like it to come up on this all-time high and contract in volatility a bit and go sideways for a few days. This would be absolutely ideal, and I want the volume to go to be descending. It's already descending, but I want the volume to be descending at the top also. If that happens, I will take a trade because I find this stock extremely interesting. So that's about it on the first stock. The second stock I want to share with you is ticker TGLS. So the Technoglass. Sounds cool, right? It manufactures, distributes, and markets architectural glass windows. I don't know much about that markets, so I'm not gonna dive more deep into that. I have no idea what the products are actually. I haven't looked more into it. But if we look at the fundamentals in the last 3 quarters, it's 20% and 39%, 53% in the last 3 quarters in revenue growth, which is phenomenal. In the earnings growth, it's been 150%, 71%, and 128% in the earnings growth. It's also extremely good, and the profit margins are at all-time high at 23%. This is absolutely perfect. This is exactly what I want to look at in these two stocks. Accelerating revenue growth, accelerating earnings growth, and I want the profit margins to be at all-time high or at least near all-time high. That's pretty much it. If these three key factors are good, then everything will most like 95% of the time be all right. And the technicals for this one, let's take a look. It has already been performing relatively good to the Nasdaq index, so it has been showing strength. I like to see that. In this base, we haven't seen a lot of selling. Quite the opposite. On big green candles, we see huge volume, and on red days, we see small volume relatively to the green volume. So that's perfect. We can already see that the volume is coming down. That's something I like to see. And we see that the volatility is also coming down. The volatility contracts, and that's the VCP pattern I always trade, is the VCP, which stands for volatile contraction pattern. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. It's worked absolutely fine for me. So that's what I do pretty much only. And yeah, that's so this is looking like it's quite close to a buying opportunity. The only thing I want to see on this stock, I want it to just go a little bit further to the all-time high here. Why is the pencil not drawing? Maybe because I'm stupid. Just like that. I want the stock to move up here. It doesn't have to consolidate for this long, but I want a few days at around here, so I get a really perfect entry. And I don't want to see any volume to be accelerating. I see that as a warning sign, at least on red days. And yeah, I don't want to see any volume when I'm buying. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to share with this with you. I'm looking very closely at these two stocks. I think these could be some true market leaders in the next upcoming bull market. When that happens, we shall see. Best of luck. All right, take care. Bye.